Hello everyone, it's a pleasure meeting you all in my mathematics class. Today I have taken up two problems in differentiation. These two problems are slightly, it requires some sort of a skill to do the problem. I'll explain one by one. See, here you are given if square root of 1 minus x squared plus square root of 1 minus y squared is equal to a into x minus y. You are asked to find what is the first derivative of y with respect to x, or dy by dx. dy by dx. The way to do this problem is you take x is equal to sine phi and y is equal to sine psi. Any function, sine function, say sine phi and sine psi. So what will happen to this equation number 1? That will be nothing but it will be 1 minus sine squared phi. But we know that 1 minus sine squared theta is 1 minus sine squared theta is cos squared theta. Square root of cos squared theta is cos theta. So here it will be 1 minus sine squared phi is cos squared phi, and the square root of it is cos phi. And this is similarly, this is 1 minus sine squared psi. Square root of it is cos psi. That is cos squared psi. Square root of it is cos psi. And this is equal to a into substitute the places of x and y. This sine phi and sine psi. So substituting the values, you are able to get one is reduced to cos phi plus cos psi is equal to a into sine phi minus sine psi. But here you must know that we must be, this is nothing but, now you divide, so this equation, this I will call it as 2. So this 2 will be reduced to, you divide both sides by sine phi minus sine psi. So you will get it as cos phi plus cos psi divided by sine phi minus sine psi is equal to a. That means you divide this by this, so you will get cos phi. But we know that, see, cos c plus cos d is equal to 2 into cos c plus d by 2 into cos c minus d by 2. And sin c minus sin d is equal to 2 into cos c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2. So these two are the trigonometrical identities equivalent to cos c plus cos d, and this is sin c minus sin c d, sin d. Sin c minus sin d is equal to 2 cos c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2. So I apply the equivalent identity. So this is nothing but 2 into cos phi plus psi divided by 2 into cos of phi minus psi by 2 whole divided by, this is nothing but 2 cos phi plus psi by 2 into sin phi minus psi by 2. So these two will get cancelled. These 2 cos phi, these are equal quantities, that 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Cos of phi plus psi by 2 and these two will get cancelled, giving you cos of phi minus psi by 2 divided by sin phi minus psi by 2. But cos theta divided by sin theta is cot theta. So this is nothing but your cot of phi minus psi by 2 is equal to the constant A. Now you do the cross multiplication. So this is nothing but what? This is, see, this is, I'm sorry, this is like this. So this gives phi minus psi by 2 is equal to cot A. So this implies phi minus psi is equal to 2 cot A. 2 cot A. Now this is wrong. This is, so this is like this. Phi by 2 is equal to cot A. This is cot minus 1 of A. this implies so this is what we did. So this is cot of phi minus I by 2 is equal to A. This implies phi minus I by 2 is equal to cot minus 1 of A. Therefore phi minus I is equal to tau cot minus 1 of A. Now what is your phi? Phi is nothing but, say I have taken here phi. So these two imply phi is equal to sine minus 1 of x. Xi is equal to sine minus 1 of y. So in the place of phi, I will put sine minus 1 of x minus sine minus 1 of y is equal to 2 cot minus 1 of e. Now you differentiate both sides with respect to x. So when you differentiate both sides with respect to x, we know that sine minus 1 of x, d by dx of sine minus 1 of x is equal to, these are all easy to prove. Actually this is the differentiation of sine minus 1 of x is 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. So what is that you get here? So you get this to be, so sine minus 1 of its differentiation is 1 by square root of 1 minus x square, and minus the differentiation of sine minus 1 of y is 1 by square root of 1 minus y square, and the differentiation of y with respect to x is dy by dx, and that is equal to 0 because 2 cot minus 1 of a is a constant, and therefore the differentiation of it with respect to any variable is 0. So this is 0. Therefore you get 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square minus 1 divided by square root of 1 minus y square into dy by dx is equal to 0. Therefore you get minus of c. Simplifying this, we are able to get the answer dy by dx is equal to square root of 1 minus y square divided by 1 minus x square, and this is what is we have the answer. These two are see. So here one way thing how to get this is this small change of variables. X is equal to sine phi and y is equal to sine psi, and doing the algebraic work you will get. And you must know that in this place you must be able to write the equivalent identity of this cos phi minus plus cos I and sin phi minus sin psi. Equivalent if you put, and after that if you go for the ordinary differentiation and do some simplification you will get the answer. So this is about my first problem. Coming to the second problem, x to the power of m into y to the power of n is equal to x plus y whole to the power of m plus n. We have to show that x into y dash is equal to y. Here y dash is nothing but your dy by dx. Now you call this as 1. Differentiate 1 with respect to x. So when you do, so this is you have to apply the product rule. Differentiate y x at x to the power of m with respect to x, keeping y to the power of n as a constant. Okay. So you see that what happens is m into x to the power of m minus 1 into y to the power of n. I apply the product rule. That is u dv plus v du, something like that. Okay. Or u into dv by dx plus v into du by dx. Now, so this is m into x to the power of m minus 1 into y to the power of n. Plus, keep this as a constant, don't do anything, x to the power of n, and differentiate y to the power of n with respect to x. So you will get it as n into y to the power of n minus 1 into differentiate y with respect to x, that is dy by dx. That is nothing but your y dash. On the right hand side, this is m plus n whole to the, what is the differentiation of x to the power of n? N into x to the power of n minus 1. So you will get it as m plus n into x plus y whole to the power of m plus n minus 1. You differentiate what is within the bracket. So inside the bracket you have got x plus y. Differentiation of x with respect to itself is 1, and the differentiation of y with respect to x is y dash. That is dy by dx. Now write this as x m into x to the power of m y to the power of n divided by x plus n into x to the power of n y to the power of n divided by y into y dash is equal to m plus n divided by x plus y into x plus y whole to the power of m plus n into 1 plus y dash. So I am writing this as x plus y whole to the power of m plus 1 into x plus y whole to the power of minus 1. I bring it to the bottom. Now you must know that there is a relationship given. x to the power of m, y to the power of n is equal to this. So you see that all these are equal quantities. That is x to the power of n, y to the power of n is equal to this. X to the power of n, y to the power of god. So you can cancel. Since these three quantities are the same, you can cancel throughout. So when you cancel throughout, you get m by x plus n by y into y dash is equal to m plus n divided by x plus y into 1. See, these two will get, all these will get cancelled. See, this will go, this will go, this will go. So, you are left with m by x plus n by y plus y dash into y dash is equal to m plus n divided by x plus y into y plus y dash. Now you go, you collect all the coefficients of, y dash and bring all other terms to the left hand side. What is that you get here? M by x minus m plus n divided by x plus y into 1. So I am bringing it to the left hand side. Then take this, collect the coefficient of y dash. So y dash, here it is what? N by y, so it is minus n by y. This is m plus n divided by x plus y. Now you take the LCM, you will get it as what? M into x plus y, that is mx plus my minus mx minus nx divided by x into x plus y. On the right hand side you have got my plus ny minus nx minus ny divided by x plus y into y dash. Now you see that this x plus y common denominator, so you can cancel and you can find that mx minus mx goes off. See, these two, all these things go off. This goes off, this goes off. My minus n, see this will remain. These two will go off and these two will go off. So you are left with, say I am writing the right hand side term on the left hand side. So you will write it as my minus nx, my minus nx into y dash divided by y is equal to my minus nx divided by x. You see that this my minus nx is common on both sides, so cancel them on both sides. So these two will go off. So it is y dash my minus nx into y dash by y is equal to my minus nx divided by x. Now cancel these two because they are the same quantity. So you will be left with what? Y dash by y is equal to x, or cross multiply, you will get it as x into y dash is equal to y. So this is the answer that we must get. So this is these two problems are the important problems from the examination point of view. So this is how the differentiation is done. Thank you.